No, because it's still out there in the news. I'm telling you, like, I watch the news whenever something happens. Like when the Boston bombings happened, I was watching the news very closely to see how things were being depicted. And because I've been in Boston a week before the Boston bombings. And when I first heard about the Boston bombings, it broke my heart. My first thought was that my heart went out to the victims. But then my second thought was just, please don't be Middle Eastern. Please don't be Middle Eastern. And the news came out that said they're Chechnyan. I was like, yes! And then they go, but they're Muslim. I was like, shit! But I don't know if you guys remember or not, but as soon as it was revealed that the bombers were Chechnyan, we have a lot of stupid people that are on social media nowadays, okay? And as soon as it was revealed that the bombers were Chechnyan, people went on Twitter and they started tweeting that we should attack the Czech Republic. It's the wrong country. But people are so dumb. Get the goddamn Czechs, goddammit. Never liked the Czechs. Or checkers, for that matter. Or Chex Mix either. How dumb do you have to be? If you're tweeting, that means you're on your phone or on your computer, which means you can just move the mouse, baby, move the mouse. 5 inches, that's the difference between a smart racist and a dumb racist, right there. Smart racist, dumb racist. Right? Just Google before you tweet. Google, that should be a tagline for Google. Google before you tweet. How dumb do you have? By the way, it was only 2 Chechnyans. That doesn't mean you attack a whole country because 2 idiots from a country did something, okay? Like, I know we've done that kind of stuff in the past, but we really should stop. Right? People say a lot of stupid stuff on social media. Yes, I'm telling you. We gotta look at the nuances, man. People say a lot of stupid stuff on social media, man. I wish there were an app online where you could just slap somebody. Wouldn't that be great? Like a Twitch slap app? Right? Like a hand comes out of the phone, just slaps him in the face. I would pay $1,000 for the Twitch slap app. Just in the middle of the tweet, get the goddamn, what I say, oh, yo. That whole thing was crazy. The Boston bombings was crazy. Remember the press conference that the Chechnyan uncle had? If you don't remember it, go home and YouTube it. Put Chechnyan uncle Boston bombing press conference. The most badass press conference I've ever seen in my entire life, okay? I'll tell you something, if you guys have friends that are Chechnyan or Russian or Ukrainian, don't mess with those people, all right? Some of the most badass people, anyone who talks like this, don't mess with them. If they talk like this, there's a reason why they talk so slowly. They're thinking of way to kill you right now. Google this press conference. It's the most badass press conference. The Chechen uncle, they killed one of the guys and they caught the other guy. And the reporter asked him, he goes, how do you feel about your nephews being the bombers? And the uncle just, loser, 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 loser. The reporter goes, can you elaborate? Loser, 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 loser. Because I'm telling you, the subtext was just let that one kid go, I'm gonna kill him myself. Because he disgraced the family name. We all know if we're like an American dude, he would have been up there with like a lawyer, right? But how do I feel about my nephews being the bombers? Hold on one second. How do we feel about my nephews being the bombers? No further comment. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So we have coffees and bagels on the way out. Thank you very much. Not the Chechnyans. Chechnyans, loser, 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 loser. Loser, lawyer, you're loser too. Stand back. I kill, kill. The most badass press conference ever. The whole thing was crazy. I was watching the news. I don't know if you guys remember this, but before they found out that the bombers were the 2 Chechnyan dudes, the New York Post, which is a conservative newspaper, took a picture of 2 Moroccan dudes who happened to be at the finish line wearing backpacks. They put it on their cover. They said, these are the guys. They weren't the guys, but the New York Post was like, hey, 2 Arabs in backpacks, gotta be the guys. Conservative paper. I felt so bad for those 2 guys. First of all, I wonder how they ended up down there in the first place. I wonder if like the night before, one guy called the other guy, hey, Muhammad, let's go down to the finish line. We have a picnic. Bring your backpack. What could go wrong? Yeah, bring some fertilizers, we can plant some flowers. Those 2 guys are traumatized. Yeah, Mo, they'll never wear backpacks ever again. The next time someone calls a guy, hey, Muhammad, let's go. You wear a backpack. Bullshit, I'm not gonna wear a backpack. Muhammad, calm down, it's just a backpack. I'm not gonna wear a backpack. Muhammad, we're going skydiving. You have to wear, I'm bullshit, I dive with the backpack. I bring my fanny pack, I dive. I just take my fanny pack off. I say, Muhammad! If Allah wants me to land, I land. If not, I die. Wallahi. Wallahi. The whole thing was crazy. Don't know if you heard about this, but before they found out that the bombers were the Chechens, there was 2 Saudis the day after the Boston bombings. 2 Saudis leaving the Boston airport. They got on an airplane, speaking Arabic to one another loudly as they walked down the aisle. The passengers overheard them and kicked them off the plane. Yeah, the 2 Saudis just walking down the aisle, just I know that's not Arabic, but that's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, they're just walking down. And the passengers were like, oh, hell no. Ding, 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 ding. Mustafa's got to go. Now, as a Middle Eastern male, normally I'm offended by that. But the day after a bombing, I understand. Because if I'm on an airplane with my Arab friend the day after a bombing, we're walking down the aisle, he's going, halam, halam, makhala, halam. I go, whoa, 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 whoa. No halam, makhala, 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 makhala. You've been watching the news. They're looking for us. We are persons of interest. We fit the profile. Go have a seat, have a seat. Send me a tweet, I'll slap you. Halfway through the flight, he gets up. Hey, Maz, hala makhala, hala makhala. I don't know this hala makhala, hala makhala. Go Yankees. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Guys, thank you so much. Los Angeles, Wiltern, thank you, my brother.
If you enjoyed that video or any of the other videos you've seen on my channel, make sure to subscribe. And tell your friends to subscribe too, or I'll track you down and make you subscribe. I can do that. I have ways.